Yeah, welcome everyone to our very first day trying out this brand new game. I don't really know a whole lot about the, I guess, story or the plot of this game, like what the game is all about, but I do know that Celeste is a platforming game. So something kind of similar to I don't know, like there's another game that's a platformer I know of called Jump King. There's probably some other like kind of older games that are platformers, and basically the objective is to get from the ground where you start all the way up to a certain, you know, checkpoint or a certain objective, a certain, you know, finish line at the top, so to speak. So yeah, this is. I think in the past I've played some platforming games, but like the platforming games that I played were not pure platformers. Like it wasn't a game where the entire objective was to keep going up and up and up. It was like games that were focused on other aspects, but it had platforming as one of the game mechanics. So, yeah, I think this is going to be one of my very first like proper, you know, like proper main platforming games where platforming is the bread and butter of the gameplay mechanic. But without further ado, let's get into this. Let's check it out and see what's going on with this game. Climb. Madeline. I see our character's name is Madeline. I will go ahead and say, do we want to turn on assist mode? I think not. I think this is fine. So we'll just click begin. This is it, Madeline. Just breathe. Why are you so nervous? Ooh, very interesting. Got the pixel graphics here. Okay, so I'm gonna pause my game really quickly. The reason why is because I literally I just now realized that my Genshin is still running in the background, so I'm gonna exit out of that and close it down. I don't want like 10 different softwares running at the same time. So we're gonna close that game, get rid of it. Nice. It is officially closed down. I have to say, I'm liking the very calm, chillaxing background music so far. Okay, resume. Oh, interesting. So my D-pad is what's allowing me to move left and right. I can jump up and down. And then I can crouch as well. Okay. So we move here. We go up here. You know, I think this is gonna be something rare, but this game Celeste might be better experienced using a mouse and keyboard. Quite possibly. Ooh, okay. Wait, can I jump up there? No! Damn, that sucks. Uh, I'm trying to like double jump or whatever, but I can't seem to do it. That's so sad. What a shame. Okay, well, I gave it my best shot, and we can't do it now, so we just keep moving on. Hold Z to climb. Now, what button is that on my controller? Is that X? B? Y. Options. Controller. I mean, I have my controller attached. Uh-oh. Did I screw something up? I think I screwed something up because I don't know how to go back now. This is bad. If I click X. Okay, that works. Okay, well, I think... So I think with, this setup that we have right now, basically every time that I would want to check what my controller layout is, I would have to, like, open up Steam separately and look at it. Oh, RB is apparently the Z key. Very interesting. Okay. So then hold RB and go up. Thank you, Mr. Birdie. Yeah, this is honestly really, really trippy, trying to use the controller for this. Excuse me, ma'am. The sign out front is busted. Is this the mountain trail? It's just across the bridge. You should call someone about your driveway. The ridge collapsed and I nearly died. The mountain might be a bit much for you. Ooh. Damn, okay. Throwing that sass right back at her. Celeste Mountain is a strange place. You might see things. Things you ain't ready to see. You should seek help, lady. Lamau. What a weird lady. And she just keeps laughing like a maniac. Literal Joker moment. Surely nothing bad will happen here, right? Okay, this is interesting. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Kirby Real 123. Okay, so dash plus X. That's... Oh, what the... That's so trippy. Hello, hello. How's it going, Kirby Real? You can do this. Well, I sure do hope so. It is quite difficult using it, you know, on a controller. Forsaken City Chapter 1. I beat this game, but I don't think I'll help. It's perfectly fine, Kirby. You know what? That is perfectly alright. I'm down for the challenge of failing this game multiple times until I finally beat it into my thick skull on how to figure it out. I've seen gameplay of it from other people, but, you know, I don't really know much about this game extensively. I just know that it looks really cool and really fun. Joy-Con Switch? Ah, I see. Yeah, so right now I'm trying to use an Xbox controller to see if I can properly control my character, but I don't think it's going that well. I think mouse and keyboard is probably going to be the easier thing to do. Select save and quit from the pause menu at any time to take a break. You'll resume from the same screen and you won't lose any progress. Awesome. There's more than 3 chapters. Very nice. I appreciate that little tip right there. Okay, let's test out the platforming here. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna hold RB and press up. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be very, very interesting if I manage to remember all these things. The music is a banger, though. I love this music. Ooh, that was narrow. That was narrow as hell. Okay, I see a strawberry up there. I'm guessing I probably want to collect the strawberry, but I don't know how the hell to get up there. Oh. That explains it. Now the question is, can I jump higher than this? Only 3 mechanics: climbing, dashing, and jumping. They'll only impress your friends? True, true. It'll be an impressive achievement to see. Okay, this is going to be very, very interesting. Can I, like, what if I jump and I... Okay, what if I jump and then I dash? Ooh, that kind of worked. Kind of. But I didn't hang on at the last minute. Nope, that didn't work. Ooh. I don't know how the hell I did that, but I did something with the controls and it fucking yeeted me up there. That's awesome. Okay, now how do I jump here? Ooh, nice. Sama X, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to this absolutely copium, terrible gameplay of Celeste, my very first time. Okay, so the question is, can I, like, I don't know, is it possible to wall jump? Oh, it is. Okay, you just go back and forth. That's easy. Good luck, Celeste? True, thank you. I really hope that I don't end up falling to my death a million times and disappointing the viewers. Let's see here. Okay, so I think the strategy is jump, dash, grab onto the wall, hold the wall, climb up. Now let's see if I can put that theory into practice. So, jump, dash, nope, okay. That didn't work. I wasn't quick enough. Nope, okay, I wasn't quick enough. I don't know why I didn't hold the right button there. Nope. What am I doing? What am I doing? I have no idea. Okay, run, jump. Oh my lord. What did I just do? I don't know how I just did that. I pressed a random assortment of buttons and I ended up here. This is so bizarre. Because, like, I know what I want to do, but my fingers, it's kind of hard to translate it on the Xbox controller, right? So, this is very interesting. Okay, can we do the same thing here? This game will consume your life if you let it. Yeah, I feel that. I feel games like this, they can be very easily addicting and you can get obsessed playing them. In a good way. In a good way, but also can be in a risky way. Alright, so let's do this. Nope. Okay. And I'm back all the way here. Nope. Okay, that didn't work. No. Okay, I messed up there. What am I doing? So jump. Nope. Jump X. No, I jumped down. Okay. Okay. Pain. This is pain. Okay, that was... I don't know what I'm doing there. Jump X. Okay. Okay, climb. Ooh, we're safe. We're safe. Oh, this is a terrible idea. Do I keep the strawberry if I end up falling to my death? I'm gonna guess the answer is a no. But I don't know. No, damn it. Okay. No, damn it. Okay. No. Pain. Pain and suffering. Spikes hurt. Spikes hurt indeed. I think I'm learning that. I think my brain, my thick skull is trying to understand that for sure. Okay, climb that. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Climb, climb, climb. Okay. Damn it, I didn't grab the strawberry. No. Oh, that's so troll. I need to, like, wait to go down lower before I press X to dash. Okay. Okay. Oh my lord, what am I doing? No! Oh! Oh, that hurts. I literally had it there. Oh god. But I landed in like a really, really weird spot. Okay, okay. Okay. No! Oh! I hate this. I don't like that strawberry. I really want the strawberry, but I don't like that strawberry. Nope. Why didn't I press dash? I don't know why I didn't press dash there. That was really, really dumb of me. No! Wait, did I lose strength? Like, did I think I waited too long or something, and I should have been jumping more. Maybe. I was so close to the top there. I was really, really close, though. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Here's my theory. I'm gonna try one more time to see if I can get that strawberry. And if I fail, I'm gonna try maybe using my keyboard and mouse. And let's see if my keyboard and mouse will allow me to have better control of my character. So... Lime. Okay. What am I doing? What am I... Nope. Okay. I dashed way too late there. Okay. Okay. No. Damn it. I didn't even press the dash button. I completely forgot the dash button. Okay, climb. Okay. Get ready to dash, like, right at the last second. The community is split about 60-40 keyboard versus controller. World records are set on both. Use whichever is more comfortable for you. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be really, really bad, isn't it? Let's do it. No! Okay. That was way too early anyways. Like, I dashed even before I picked up the strawberry. Climb, climb, climb. Climb, climb, climb. Wait, I didn't... I swear I literally touched the strawberry there and I didn't even pick it up. What a troll strawberry. He's that strawberry really testing me. Okay. Nope. Climb, climb, climb. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. Nope. What am I doing? No. Damn it. I tried jumping off that wall, seeing if I could, like, you know, get to the other side, but that didn't work. Ooh, boy. Okay. Okay. Wait. 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 Oh, no. I literally had it. Oh, I had it. Oh, it was... I don't know why. I, like, panic jumped at the top there and I fell. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. It hurt, like, my pride and my intelligence. I feel like I lost some IQ points there because of how dumb I was. It counted, though? That is true. Yeah, I got the strawberry, so that's good. But, yeah, I wish that I would have been able to get it without dying. Like, I could have gotten it, survived, and then moved on to the next part of the level, you know? Wait. Nope. Hang on for dear life. No. Okay. Well, that sucked. I don't know what I did wrong there, but I did a lot of things wrong there. I know that. Nope. Up. There we go. Okay. And then here, we're going to jump up. There we go. Nice. Next part of the level. Okay, this is going to be a pain in the butt. I don't know what these brown, like, bricks or brown, like, cubes are. But they look very suspicious. So what if I jump? What if I jump and then dash? Okay, and then I climb. Nope, damn it. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, okay, we made it. What is this right here? Okay, okay. Can I stay on here as long as I want, though? Because if so, then that's fantastic. Ooh, nice. Okay, we're progressing. We're making progress. Okay, so what if I jump and then dash? Okay, okay. You wanna play games like that, huh? Little trickster. I see you. Okay. No. No. That is ruthless. Wait, why is there a shining light? I'm kind of drawn to this light. I see a strawberry. I must have that strawberry. Oh god, this part looks dangerous. Nope. Okay. Wait. Jump. Climb. Okay. Oh wait, are those spikes? Oh, that's horrible. Oh my lord, those are all spikes. That is so cruel. That is so cruel. Nope. Ow, that hurt. I don't like this area. I already do not like the spikes, and I do not like this area. Nope. What am I doing? No, I forgot the button that I need to press for dash. This is so like, I don't know why my brain short circuits at the very last minute, and I'm like, oh wait, what button am I supposed to press? I'm so dumb. Okay. So we move here. I did it! Let's freaking go! Yay! Strawberry! Okay, I don't even want to bother trying to go up there. That's not even... no. Okay. Okay. Once you get a feel for the controls, you will be schmoovin'. I really hope so. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like the longer I play very, like, intricate games like Celeste, I feel like I just get dumber. My IQ goes lower for some reason. I don't know. Okay, so maybe jump, then dash to the right? But will it be enough of a dash to get me onto that platform? Ooh. Okay. We're clean. I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's see. Second room of the game and you were already doing advanced tech accidentally. Yeah. Accidentally. Accidentally is the key word. That's what you have to remember. I'm definitely not doing any of this on purpose. Okay. So let's see. Jump, dash, climb. Okay. Climb. And then up we go. Okay. I don't know what that green diamond thing is. I am very, very interested in figuring it out. My curiosity is piqued. Do I want to go to the left here? Those spikes. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't even think I have what it takes to even cross a gap like that, so I'm gonna back out while I have some dignity. Okay, so jump. Hey, jump. Nope. Come on, Marianne. I don't know how you pronounce it, but come on, Celeste. Nope, okay. I guess I have to dash here? No, dash up, not to the side. There we go. What's my character doing? Okay. Oh my lord. Wait. Okay, here's my theory. And this is probably a very dumb theory, but if it's a right theory, then I feel like a genius a little bit. What if that green diamond gives me an extra dash, or like an extra jump or something? I think an extra dash. That sounds about right. Climb up. I wasn't pressing the dash button, so my brain is dumb. Let's say my brain is dumb, and I am dumb. That sounds about right. Ooh. Okay. I like that. Jump up, dash. Me likey. Okay. Madeline. Right, Madeline. Okay, that's the right name. I knew it started with an M, but my remembering of names is absolutely garbage. Oh god. This entire area looks horrible. I don't like it. Nope, okay. Okay. Dash. Hold on. Climb down. Dash. Oh, I don't need a dash. Okay. Good. That's good to know. Oh dear. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm advanced enough to figure out how to get up. Like, I don't know how to do that. Nope. Okay. Okay. Nope. I literally had it there for just a very, very quick second. Okay. No, okay. I forgot to press the dash button again. That was literally a me problem. Would you like me to tell you something that will make your Celeste experience 1,000 times easier? If your advice is to use the mouse and keyboard, then please do tell me as soon as possible, because I need to, you know, decide that. You seem to have worked out already. I don't know if I have, because I'm gonna be honest, I haven't the faintest clue what you're referring to, so that's just me and my dumb brain being dumb. Okay. 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 Wait. Wait, how did I make it? Oh, my heart. A part of me was thinking in my brain, I was like, there's no way that brown platform will allow you to, like, jump through it. I thought that it would, like, bonk me on the head and I'd fall down. I don't know why. Again, everything that you see here that is happening right now, it is pure accident. I have never played this game before, and I barely know the mechanics, so I am literally just getting lucky here. This is all pure luck. Can I stay in this house and not have to jump higher anymore? Can I just retire in this house? No? Okay. Oh, this part looks so much worse. Oh boy. You have as much horizontal control in the air as you do on the ground. Okay, okay, that does help. That does provide some very useful information. You can just dash straight up and then float in the air across to a wall. Interesting. Yeah, that's definitely good to know. That being said, knowing that, you know, having that knowledge in my head, that's like a completely different story compared to me actually being able to, you know, put that theory into practice and actually use it and translate it to my fingers. But we'll see. Okay, so I think I can jump here. Ow. Okay, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Ooh, I'm literally on the edge. I'm literally teetering on the edge here. Ow. Okay, okay. Well, now I know. Now I know. Okay, okay. 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 Nice. We're chilling. Ooh, okay. I don't think I have anything to go there, and then... I don't know why, but my gamer brain is kind of telling me there might be a secret passage over here, even though there doesn't seem to be. Squish? Squish indeed. My character is very, very squishable. And apparently squish leads to death, so rip. Ooh, okay. Nope, nope. Nope. Oh my lord, I was so close there. I was so close there. Nope, okay. Nope. Ow. Okay. I don't know how I almost got it that first time. This is literally just pure luck carrying me. Ow. That hurt. Why does this hurt? This hurts a lot. Nope, that hurts even more. Nope. No, I need to stop jumping into the spike. Oh, this is maddening. Nope. Nope. Why am I not pressing the dash button? I'm so dumb. Ooh. Okay. We're doing it, guys. It's the speedrun strats, even though I don't know how the hell to speedrun anything. I like how the sign says, "Are you beach ready?" And it's like the middle of winter. It's literally freezing. Yeah, I'm totally beach ready. This is my attire that I wear to the beach. Stamina is consumed by climbing upward, jumping up a wall while holding grab, or just waiting too long. Yeah. I think the curious thing that I want to know is, like, how is the stamina determined? Like, is there, like, let's say, for example, you have 20 points of stamina, and then it gets depleted as you hold on longer, or is it, like, you know, X amount of seconds, you know, maybe like 10 seconds, and then your stamina bar goes to 0, or what the system of measurement is for the stamina. But, you know, I don't think that really knowing that information is going to actually help me be a better gamer at this. So I just could be very dumb, but yeah. Okay. No, that's so cruel. I don't like that. I do not like that. Ice is not supposed to fall like that. I don't like that. Holy moly. That part scares me. I do not like this part. There are so many spikes here. I do not like spikes. I think I should make that abundantly clear. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How are we going to figure... Okay, so first, I'm going to set a goal to get up top where that green sludge thingy is that's dripping off of the platform. So I need to figure out how to get up there. Ow. Okay, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Ow, that hurt a lot. Okay. Okay, so we got up here. Perfect. Now... Okay. Seems like there's no passage up here. Cool. Okay. Oh, I can't dash again. I completely forgot about that. Okay. That's something to keep in mind. Alright, let's do this. Okay. So I think I need to time this. I need to wait until I drop down far enough to then dash. I don't want to dash onto that right ice wall. Ow. Oh. Okay, so that platform, it disappears after like 1 second, which is very cruel. And there's a bunch of spikes around. Okay. This is going to be a pain in the butt. In the booty. Lots of pain. Nope. Okay, I dashed too late. I jumped and then I dashed way too late. Default stamina is 110. Climbing jump uses 27.5. You start flashing when you have less than 20. Okay, that's good to know. Very good to know. Very useful information. Nope, I dashed way too early there. What was I doing? Ow. Okay, that was me being dumb. Nope. Stop it. Stop making mistakes. I hate myself. No. Oh my lord. I'm like... Nope. Okay. That was a failed run right there. Nope. That was a failed run. Why can I not get this jump? I was getting it fine like 5 seconds ago. Nope. That was a failed run. And nope. Failed run. There we go. Fudge's sake. Okay, why did the crystal not move down this time? No. Damn it. Nope. I hate my life. There we go. Nope. Nope. Why didn't I dash? Nope. No, too early. Too early. Oh, God. I hate this. It's all about timing, man. Nope. Nope. Oh, thank the Lord. I made it. I made it past the spikes. There's a mod you can get for a stamina bar, but I think it removes some of the mystery. Yeah, that is true. And, I mean, this is just kind of like a personal thing, right, for me. So, I don't really know why I, view things this way and why I decide to, like, play games this way. But basically, I don't really mess around with game mods. Like, I just think that game mods, they can be potentially dangerous and risky to deal with if you are not really, getting them from trusted sources and trusted locations, right? And then, I don't know, I feel like with video games, you want to experience them the way that, like, the game developers intended for you to experience it, right? So you basically should play the game the way it was originally designed. And I would say that kind of like mostly applies to the very first time that you play a game, right? On, subsequent playthroughs, when you go through the game afterwards, after you beat it 1 time or 2 times or whatever, then you're free to use a mod, you're free to do whatever you want with the game. But it's like, I think at least for the very first time that you play a game, you should kind of refrain from using any sort of mods or any sort of, like, third-party add-ons that don't really come from the developer directly. But yeah, that's just kind of my personal opinion and how I like to approach games. So there's no, there's definitely no situation in which I would resort to using a mod to, like, lower the difficulty of a game that I'm playing for the very first time, right? Most of the Celeste mods are huge map packs. Oh, very interesting. Nothing in this game is pixel perfect, but there are some things that are tight timing. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely imagine so with a platforming game. It has its own community mod loader and mod sharing site. First time for sure play vanilla? Yeah. Okay, so, this looks dangerous. I think that both of those platforms are going to squish me to death. So, yeah. Ooh, okay. I barely made it out alive there. Ooh, I don't know how I made that. I literally don't know how I made that. That was... Yeah, that had my anxiety spike up for a second there. There was a big map pack that came out earlier this year. 350 contributors, 110 maps, 2 years of development, custom art and music. That's insane. That sounds a lot of fun. Like, that sounds like, the modding community really came together to create something special. And I think that's amazing, right? But yeah, that'll be something for me to explore at a later time, Ow. That hurt. Okay. I really want that strawberry. Damn it. I don't like that strawberry. Nope. Why did I do that? I tried jumping up. Okay. What happens if I fall down there? Is there, like... I'm assuming I die, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, there's nothing down there. I thought I could find, like, a safe platform or something. There are sure to be game mechanics and story elements spoiled. I see, I see. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Nope. Okay, why did I do that? Nope. I didn't mean to do that. No. I wonder if I can jump back fast enough. Nope. Okay. Nope. Damn it. Nope. Okay, that was really dumb. Nope, that was really, really, really dumb. I'm losing brain cells. I don't know what I'm doing. Nope. Nope. Damn it. Nope. Okay. Nope. I really want the strawberry, but it's giving me a hard time. Ow. Nope. I'm going insane. I'm slowly going insane. No, stop dashing. I'm trying to conserve my dash, to save it, not to use it. No. Okay, so it needs to be a quick thing where I grab the strawberry and then I quickly dash back. Nope. Nope. Am I jumping too late? No. Oh. Oh, that could have been it. I was actually kind of close there. Nope. Okay. Nope. No. I keep forgetting to dash. I keep forgetting to dash. I need to remember to dash. I need to beat that into my brain. My thick, fat, ugly skull. Nope. I jumped too early. No, Fudge. I need to save my dash to where I go up. Oh, this is so complicated. This is so unnecessarily complicated. Coyote jump? I don't even know what that is, and I don't even know how I was able to do one, in all complete honesty. Nope. God damn it. Nope. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No. Why do I keep jumping down? No! Oh my lord. I need to press the jump button at like the very last minute. And I used my dash already. Yeah, that was a failed attempt. Nope. Nope. Okay. I'm just falling to my death at this point. I did it! I did it! Holy. Whew. I don't know how I did that. It was literally just me kind of panic pressing buttons, but I managed to do it. Jesus Christ. Oh, that took me like way more than 10 tries to do. That is insane. I did not like that at all. These strawberries are so tempting. But how? Okay, so okay. We got up here, that's good. When you step off a ledge, you can jump in mid-air for 6 frames. If you see a puff of dust in mid-air, then you just did it. I've never seen the berry done that way. Yeah, I have never seen the berry done in any way, so everything is new to me. I don't even know if that's how you're supposed to do it or not. It's probably not, but yeah, I kind of managed to break something. Okay, so if I like grab onto this, I wonder how long did my stamina last here? My stamina's lasting a pretty long time. Holy, I actually got kind of close there if I didn't keep pressing the side button. Nope, I shouldn't dash there. I should just jump. If it works, it's a valid solution. That lasts forever because you're touching the ground. Okay, that makes sense. Momentum is a big thing. Yeah. I kind of figured that there had to be a way to get over to that strawberry, and I was like, this seems to be the only logical solution here. Okay, so wait until it hits the very end, and then I jump. Nope. Okay, that was horrible. Okay. Nope, what did I do just now? That was the worst. Okay. No, I was so close. Okay. I know I can do it. Oh, I can rest on this ledge. Now, how in the hell do I get over there? That's the question. Nope, okay. I just forfeited at that. Oh, wait. I landed over here? Damn it. Is there a way for me to get back over there? Nope, okay. I think I'm stuck over here. Nope, okay. Nope, I dashed too early. Yeah, I think I'm stuck over here. Maybe if I went from here? Nope. Yeah, I'm still stuck over here. Okay. I don't like that area. That didn't work. So am I like forever chasing that flying strawberry throughout the entire mountain? Because if so, I hate that strawberry. I hate it with a passion. Nope. Okay, never mind. Back this way I go. Need to use coyote frames off of that platform. Yeah, I don't know if I have the skill and the dexterity to pull that off, but we'll see. Nope. That was a really, really dumb dash right there. Yikes. Nope. That was really, really dumb. Stop dashing so early. There we go. Okay. I got back over here. Okay. Jump at the last moment as you step off. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming that adds like maybe 1 or a couple pixels to your jump, which makes it, you know, allow you to travel farther. Okay. Okay. Wait for the timing. I did it. Let's fucking go. Okay. Nope. Okay. What a sneaky little hidden platform. Okay. Why does this look terrifying? Ow. Okay. Nope. Ow. Oh. Wait. Something feels different about this room. What is the gimmick here? Okay. Okay. Are these not platforms? No! Oh, that's so troll. Okay. So it's like a rhythm game. Nope, I jumped too early. That's so... I'm so dumb. Nope, okay. I jumped too late that time. Yo, what is this? B-side unlocked. Gateway. Ooh, I don't know what this is, but this seems like a rare item. Okay. I like it. GG. GG indeed. Jump at the oh, yeah, I already read that message. Nice secret. Yep. I have to say, just in general, I absolutely suck at rhythm games, so definitely don't expect much out of me when it comes to stuff like this, but sometimes I can get the pattern down, you know, if I wait a little bit. So now I just hold on to this and then I drop down. Nope. Nope. Damn it. Nope. Yeah, baby. 6 strawberries. You'll love to see it. I see. Oh boy. Nope. Okay. Ow. 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 Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I need to jump up. Ow. Nope. 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 Stop it. Stop being dumb. No, I need to jump up, not to the side. Up, not to the side. Nope. No, stop pressing to the side. Stop it, stop it, stop it. My brain is not telling my fingers what to properly do. Okay, that's really dumb. Nope. That was too high. That was really, really dumb. Nope. That was way too early. What am I doing? Stop it. Stop it. Stop, 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 stop. Okay. No, what? What am I doing at this point? Nope. Nope. Too early. I did it. Fuck, okay, I did it. Okay. Okay, we did it. Damn it. I don't like this strawberry. Stop it. Nope. I don't know how I got that, but I somehow did. So I guess the only way to go now is up? What? Wait, what? Is this, like, I can't go left anymore? And I can't go up either. That's so bizarre. Nope. 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 Okay. This isn't part of the main path? Shoot, man. And here I was, I thought I was smart and I found, like, another way. Nope, that was dumb. What am I doing? Nope, stop dashing. So I'm guessing maybe this is the right path here. I already don't like this part here. Nope. Why did I jump backwards? I meant to go up. No, what are you doing? Okay. No, I was so close. And I'm all the way back down here. God damn it. Nope. Stop dashing. Stop it, stop it, stop it. You are so dumb. Okay. Stop it. There we go. No, why did I dash up? No, 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 no. Stop dashing up. Oh my lord. I'm literally pressing to the side. Nope. Okay, that was really just me being annoyingly dumb. Stop. Oh my lord. I was so close there. Okay, okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Okay. Stop dashing. Okay, I made it. Woo! Alrighty then. What is this next part? I don't know what just happened. What? Nope. Wrong one. No, I didn't press dash. Why am I forgetting where my dash is? Okay. Oh boy. This right here looks really, really tricky. Yikes. Okay. Dear Lord Almighty, what am I supposed to do here? No, I didn't mean to dash. Damn it. Okay. No, damn it. I was way too high. Way too high up at that point. Nope. No, way too low at that point. Okay. No, why am I dashing so early? I need to stop dashing that early. Okay. So this part we are getting a little bit consistent at, so we can do it pretty nicely. There we go. Okay, we did it. Ooh, okay, let's go. This part looks really, really tough. Nope. Very nice. Yeah, I'm getting very, very lucky during these parts. That's for sure. Nope. Oh boy, this is tough. Okay, yeah, I died. So I need to dash at that point, it seems. That seems like I don't think I can get to the other side without dashing. No, I dashed too early there. Okay. I need to jump and then dash. Oh boy. This is a pain. What? How did I not jump there? What just happened? I, like, went straight up in the air and then fell down. Like that. Like, what was that? What? I'm so lost. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I need to do here. Oh, wait. I don't have my dash. Oh, that's so tricky, man. 10% problem solving, 90% pressing the wrong buttons. True. Nope. Please last. Oh my lord, I don't know how that happened, but I did it. Oh, this part looks absolutely horrid, though. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. What's this? This memorial dedicated to those who perished on the climb. Nothing over here, so you can't go here. I'm exhausted. Surely it's a good idea to light a campfire up here, right? Surely. Hello, birdie. This might have been a mistake. Yeah, you tell me that now. Not back there where there was like millions of spikes and stuff like that. Let's fucking go. So that's like chapter 1 completed? Nice. Hell yeah. And there are multiple chapters, I assume. Well, very, very cool. Strawberries will impress your friends, but that's about it. Only collect them if you really want to. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It seems to be like kind of a an achievement kind of flex type thing, right? Um Dope. Awesome. Well, Sama, as well as anyone else who's maybe lurking in chat, I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. I think I'm gonna basically just pause here. I think this is a good stopping point. We will, start up the next chapter during a future stream. Yeah, so far I'm really liking Celeste. I think that the team that created this game, they did a magnificent job with the visuals as well as with the music. I really like the music. I definitely don't feel like I have to put in some kind of supplementary background music when I'm playing this game. It's very chillax, very, very nice and fun. I will say, like, a part of me was thinking maybe it would be a game that is more similar to Jump King, but I think Jump King is probably far worse than Celeste. I don't know. Maybe I might eat my words later on if Celeste becomes a pain in the butt. However, this game is extremely fun, and yeah, I feel like I could probably sit here for hours and hours and hours every day, getting lost in trying to progress through this world. Um, but I think that there are some very nice checkpoints, some stopping points that we can reach during different parts of the game. Anywho, yeah, that kind of brings us to the end of our stream today. So it seems like Celeste will be our kind of like current variety game that we dive on into. So, you know, during every scheduled stream that I do, I'm going to obviously play Genshin, take care of whatever Genshin, chores and stuff that we have to do in that game, and then I will immediately just transition, swap on over to Celeste afterwards. So that will be the plan. Um, for those of you who are new to the channel and are unfamiliar with myself and my schedule, I basically stream every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday each week. So every Sunday, every Tuesday, every Thursday, and then occasionally I may do some like other, kind of spontaneous streams on other days. But I would say at least 3 times a week is what I aim for. There are occasionally, very, very rarely, there are complications that might stop me from streaming on one day in particular. But yeah, I try to stick by that schedule as much as possible. And then, I am living in the like west coast of the US, so I live in the Pacific Standard Time Zone. So for those of you who are in a different time zone, you are probably going to have to, convert the time and figure it out on your own. But I typically stream, I would say, like during the evening hours of Pacific Standard Time Zone around, I don't know, it could be as early as like maybe 8 or 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, all the way up until now, which now is already almost 3 a.m. in the morning for me, which is crazy. Um, but yeah, I usually start streaming a lot earlier than this time right now, than 3 a.m. I probably stream. I think the latest that I usually start stream is around like 11 or 12, 11 p.m. to 12 p.m. PST. But yeah, that is that. Um, Let me think. I don't know if there's anything else I want to quickly say before I end stream. Um, hmm. Yeah, I think the only other thing that I can think of is that so I think during the beginning of this stream and then also during my previous live stream or maybe several live streams, I kind of brought up the fact that I want to be playing some more Elden Ring offline. So I think my plan is I will be streaming it privately, and I will like upload the footage to Twitch or not Twitch, sorry, to YouTube. Um, there may be potentially like I'm thinking there might be like a spontaneous stream that I do on a Saturday, for example, where I go and I play Elden Ring on YouTube. Um, but yeah, that's kind of the most like that's the extent to which I'll probably go with Elden Ring. I don't think I'll be playing it anymore on Twitch because you guys have already seen my entire journey on Twitch, right? So, yeah, just if you're interested in Elden Ring whatsoever by any random chance, then you can maybe possibly catch me playing it on YouTube potentially. So just keep an eye out for that. What else do I have to say? Is there anything else? I don't know. I feel like I'm probably forgetting one thing or multiple things, but for the time being, I will say that's all. So I will bid you guys good night and farewell today. Here's what we're gonna do. I am going to check to see who is live and who we can raid. Um, we've got Mr. OK Code, who is live. And for those of you who don't know who OK Code is, I will link his channel here in the chat. Oh, Quaz. Quaz, thank you for reminding me so much, my man. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. So, here's the thing about HelloFresh, right? Um, so I'm obviously not sponsored by them, but the thing is that I don't know how it works with like the information that's in that like info card in my bio, right? Because when I got sponsored by HelloFresh, they created this like special link and like this discount code or whatever for HelloFresh that was like related to my channel or like connected to my channel. So I don't know if that discount code is like invalidated and if it's gone, but yeah, I think just to be on the like completely safe side, I do need to remove it from my bio. So I very much appreciate you kind of like pointing that out because my smooth brain just completely, I don't know, I just, yeah, I forgot about it entirely. So I will fix that very, very soon. If you still were, I would do your ads. Pretty good track record. True, true. You have a good track record of being my spokesperson, my marketing manager. I appreciate you. Um, yeah, man, Quaz. I know you just got here, and yeah, I apologize. I am ending it now because I have work in the morning and I don't want to feel like absolute garbage, like I'm dead on the inside and outside when I go to work. So gonna have to end it here. Work disparage, true disparage moment. It is a soul sucking thing that I have to do as a responsibility, but hey, it pays the bills. It helps me live and survive. 7 TV emotes are still not working. That's so weird. Yeah, that's really weird. And so here's the other thing that like I actually saw this during the last time like um whenever we had the same problem the last stream or whatever. I don't know how many streams ago it was. Um, when that stream happened, I remember I went to go watch Code and I watched his stream, and I'm pretty sure the emotes were not properly working in his chat as well. So let me see here. Okay, what if I refresh this and then I wonder, do I have to like hold on. 7 TV. Um, yeah, I didn't really end up messing around with anything. So I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why the emotes aren't popping up. That's so weird. Um, better TTV settings? Is that something? I don't even know. Um, Yeah, this is so weird. I don't know what's going on with my chat and the settings. It'll just break again by the next stream, so fix it then. Yeah. Yeah, probably. I'll have to look at it offline and figure out see if there's anything I can do about that. But yeah, this definitely is not great. Um did I ever ask about the cat shark thing in front of you? About the cat shark thing. Um I mean, like, I think you maybe did, or it might have been another person, but like, I don't remember what, question that you ever had about it. Like, yeah, I don't know. I would just say if you have like a question or you want to comment on this little guy, then you can do so now and I'll answer it. What is it? Why is it? How is it? Um, he's doing pretty good. I guess that's the easiest thing to answer. So this guy right here, he's kind of my little partner, my streaming partner. Um, what's its name? The name that I have designated it is Nekozame. So I'll type it out in chat. So it's wait, hold on. There we go. Neko Dame. That's how you spell it right there. And supposedly, I think if you can also spell it like this as well. And I'm pretty sure if you translate it to Japanese, I don't know if this is a like proper translation or if it's like a scuffed translation. It's supposed to mean cat shark in Japanese. But then again, the Japanese language is very sophisticated, so whatever I did with Google Translate may not even be accurate at all. Um, but to kind of explain a little bit, because I like, first of all, I don't even really know if this counts as anything, close to being lore or whatever, but I'll kind of just talk about it because it's something that I've never really, discussed much, when streaming and when talking to people. Um, so this is a little bit of a fun fact that I think a lot of people don't know about me. Um, so throughout my entire life, right? So I'm now a young adolescent, human being, right? So I'm kind of my own individual person, and I'm not some kind of young child who needs their needs their parents to like raise them and take care of them and to survive, right? But anyways, the point is that like throughout my entire life, I have never I unfortunately I've never had the pleasure of owning a pet. I've never had a dog, I've never had a cat, I've never had, a turtle or a bunny or any typical standard pet that children would have, right? And I've always wanted one, right? I've always loved the idea of having a dog for myself or a cat for myself. Um, I will say that like depending on what cat it is, I think I do have some cat allergies, but I feel like I can power through the cat allergies and be able to bond with a cat regardless. Like I think it won't be a problem for me. Um, but yeah, I've always wanted a pet and I've always loved the idea of having one. And I think that, this is kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of a little bit of a like a streaming secret, so to speak. I say streaming secret, but I say it sarcastically. Um, Basically, when I kind of started this whole hobby of mine of streaming, I had this moment of realization, and it was something that I kind of knew about, just in general. But when I started streaming, I kind of the thought was brought to my attention, right? Like before, it was kind of just hanging around in the back of my head, and I didn't really think about it too much. But I realized, right? I realized that um, if you are someone who's like a content creator, who's a streamer, or maybe you make videos, if you have a pet and you feature that pet on your channel in your content, you basically get extra additional brownie points. Like more viewers will be attracted to your channel and they will want to watch you because there's like no sane human being who has a heart and has emotions and whatever will hate animals, right? So it's like when you have your pet and you feature them in your content, then everyone will love you more, right? You will get a lot more support and a lot more, uh, just appreciation from people who are willing to check out your content, right? And so, because of the fact that I've never had the pleasure of owning my own pet, I kind of just thought of the next best idea, which was, hey, let me get me a little bit of a streaming buddy. So, Nekozame here, he kind of just chillaxes, watches over me while I stream, keeps me company. Especially helps when, like, I have people who don't chat and they maybe just lurk, or maybe I don't have anyone lurking at all and it's just silent. I can kind of sit here and hang out with this little buddy and I can play video games with him, But yeah, so that's kind of the backstory. That's kind of the lore. That's kind of the why. Um, but yeah, I mean, also, I I'm actually familiar with the. So basically, there was an artist who drew artwork of this plushie, right? So he was basically the original creator of the concept of this plushie, and so whatever companies are out there, right? They saw this artist, his artwork, and they're like, "Wow, your artwork is fantastic. We would like to create merchandise out of it. We would like to create a plushie out of it." And so I'm assuming that he like signed a deal with them or whatever, and he allowed them to manufacture and produce plushies of his artwork. And so the artist behind this little guy right here, the artist's name is Mofusan, so it's Mofusand. Yeah. So if you like search this on Google and whatever, you can find the artist. Really, really fantastic person. Like I think I follow them on Twitter, and they post the most adorable artwork ever. I love it. And they have like multiple different like plushies and merch items of their artwork, so you can check that out if you want to. Also, I don't know if you've met them before, but I have this guy's twin who is basically just a punier version. So this is I guess Chibi Nekozame, the Nekozame Junior, so to speak. So both of these guys are kind of my streaming partner. But yeah, unfortunately the thing is that like it's kind of hard to show off the tiny one on stream because I can't really like position him well in the camera for it to capture him in all his glory. So yeah, he kind of just sits off to the side here a little bit. But yeah. Um, yeah, I think that's kind of the full story. I don't really know if there's much else to say. You seem tired and I don't want to keep you here eternally. Do you know any languages but English? Fantastic question. So I my answer to that is no, because technically speaking, I do not. Like I'm not fluent in any other language. However, I when I went through school, I took Spanish classes. And I took Spanish classes all 4 years of high school, and then I actually went on to college and I took Spanish classes in my college. And the thing is that like, you know, uh, at my college they have like the different levels of Spanish, right? So they have like, beginner Spanish, they have intermediate, they have advanced, and then they have like super duper advanced, right? So they have like maybe 4 or 5 or maybe even 6 levels of classes, right? um, I actually took every single level of Spanish class there, and I learned to speak the language like kind of decently mediocre. Like I don't like to say that I am a Spanish speaker because man, let me tell you, Spanish speakers who are fluent, they are an absolute beast with the language. Like you will walk up to them and you'll say, "Hello, how are you doing?" And then they'll respond to you by like basically giving you an answer that is the length of an entire paragraph of an essay, right? And they speak very, very rapidly, and like it's so easy to like distinguish between a fluent native Spanish speaker and someone like me who only learned Spanish through like the American education system, right? So I never really like to, brag or flex or anything like that about how I know Spanish, because my Spanish compared to people who actually do know the language, my Spanish is it sucks. It's kind of non-existent. And then so yeah, I can speak some very 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 basic like bare bones Spanish where it's like hi, hello, how are you doing, and kind of just like the I guess basic conversational Spanish, maybe. But once you get beyond that, once you get past that, it's basically my knowledge is non-existent. And then so my my mother, right? She she actually is multilingual, and also my father is multilingual. But I don't really deal with my father. Let's just say that, you know, in short, me and my father, we don't have the best relationship with each other. Um, Basically, my mother, she's multilingual, and one of the languages that she speaks is Russian, and she's fluent in Russian. Um, and her side of the family, they speak Russian, and they also speak, a different language that is very very similar to Russian, but has some slight variations, right? Um, and so like I I really want to learn the language and become fluent in it because, I want to be closer to my mom's side of the family, right? Because my mom's side of the family, they all live in my home country where I was born, and they like basically none of them are fluent in English, and like there's maybe one or two who speak decently good enough English to get by, but for the most part, all of them speak like Russian and, the like native language of my homeland, right? Um, so yeah, I really want to learn the language, but like Russian and the Slavic languages are really like difficult to get a firm grasp on and understand and comprehend and be able to, memorize and whatever. So I haven't been able to do so, but I know like a couple of words basically of the language. So again, not even close to being fluent at all. Just nowhere near that level. And honestly, I don't even think that I could hold a proper conversation in that language. But I know a couple of words. And then, um, I mean, this is kind of this is kind of not really a valid answer because it doesn't really count, but I thought I'd just bring it up and mention it. Obviously, because I'm someone who loves anime and I love Japanese culture, I have watched anime and I've consumed some, Japanese, media, right? And I know some Japanese words and phrases that are pretty commonly found in anime, but like again, I cannot hold a conversation in Japanese. I don't know the language at all, so basically my knowledge level is zero of Japanese. But I know like a couple of words here and there of the language, and I can say like hi, hello, and like excuse me and thank you and goodbye and stuff like that. But yeah. Like so yeah, long story short, English is basically my only language, but I know bits and pieces of other languages. So, yeah. Martial arts or weapon arts? I am actually a black belt in Taekwondo. So, I studied Taekwondo and I earned my black belt. That was years ago. Um, yeah, I wanted to continue the martial arts journey, but a lot of things happened. Like I took martial arts back in the old state that I used to live in. Um, it wasn't here where I'm living right now. And so when, obviously when I moved to this new place in the US, I did not end up continuing martial arts. Um, yeah, and then there were other reasons as well. Like, for example, I got busy with school and with, other life responsibilities that sucked my soul out of my body. But yeah, I know martial arts. I am a black belt in Taekwondo. Um, yeah, I really wish that I did keep up with that practice because I think that martial arts is something that everybody in their lives should should do, right? I feel like it's something really valuable and really important, but unfortunately, as it is right now, I simply do not have the time to commit to continuously learning martial arts. So, um, Quaz, I'm gonna possibly disappoint you here. I am not whoever that person is that you mentioned in the message. I can guarantee you that. I don't know. I don't know if there's a way I can prove it to you, but like, well, besides showing my entire face on my webcam, but I'd rather not do that. Um, I wish I was that person, whoever that Parkser is. I really wish so. That would be absolutely amazing if I was someone else because yeah, I kind of wish I would experience life from a different point of view. But yeah, I actually have never met that person. I never even knew that they existed. And I also don't know anything about Doug Doug. Um, yeah, and then I mean, I think the easiest way that you can tell that I'm not that person is that I am nowhere even close to being a cop and a lawyer. In fact, I quite dislike cops and lawyer business. I think that being a lawyer is probably one of the worst jobs ever. It seems so fucking boring and a waste of time, but yeah, that's just my opinion. The black belt cemented my theory. Mm, yeah, I mean this Parkser person, they seem like a really really cool guy, but unfortunately I am not him. I am much lamer than him. Um yeah. Yeah, I don't really know if there's a way that I can prove it to you, but I am not them. They have a gun and know a lot about the law. I see. I see. Interesting. Well, unfortunately, I don't own a gun at all. I never have, and I don't know if I ever will. Maybe in the future, but not now. And then I, yeah, I have not really learned a whole lot about law, and I don't care to, because I think, legal stuff is literally some of the most boring shit ever, but that's just me. I'm quite surprised, though, that there is someone who apparently sounds the same as me. That is quite interesting, because I feel like I haven't really met anyone who can match my voice and like the way that I speak. And I also feel like I sound terrible, but that's just my opinion. I will make you Parkser. Sounds like a worthy goal to work towards. Yeah. Oh yeah, Quaz, are you like still on your grind of playing video games? Like are you playing, I don't know, Dark Souls 3? Are you playing Elden Ring? Are you playing anything else? Wear the same glasses? Wait, really? Like these glasses? Really? I feel like I don't know if I've really seen other people with these same type of glasses. Same pair? No way. That must mean that I have a doppelganger out there in the world. Like this dude is probably he's like my multiverse, equivalent, right? He probably came from Earth 2 or something and he's the cooler version of me. That's so bizarre. I should probably see if I can look up who this person is, and I don't know if they have like social media or whatever. Maybe I can find them. Let me see here. Adam Parkser. Okay, let me check images. Holy moly. Okay, so here's what I will say. Um, I want to pull up like this image if possible. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can pull up this image. So go here. Okay. Uh, so let's go to browser, Chrome. Very interesting. Okay. So I will we can use this image right here and talk about it a little bit. Um, but there's also like this image here. Okay. Um, so here's what I will say about Adam, this guy right here, right? Compared to me. Um, Obviously I'm not going to show my face or anything like that, right? Oh, also my webcam is like in the exact same spot that chat is, so I'll move it over here. There we go. Um, yeah, so I'm not gonna show my face, so I'm not gonna reveal any details like that, but I can definitely tell you without a doubt. So you'll have to kind of just use your imagination to visualize this. First of all, Adam, like his face, the structure of his face is a lot more like lean and a lot skinnier than mine. Like my face, I don't know if you can tell by like the bottom of my face. I think I'm quite a bit chubbier than he is. Also, just from this photo and from the other photos on Google, Adam looks to be a lot older than me. I think he's probably in his 30s or maybe late 20s, which I am not. I am younger than that. Um, I have kind of like I've done this hairstyle in the past, right? Like I've kind of done something similar to this. However, like if we take a look at this, for example, you can kind of see that I don't know how to describe it, but you can kind of see there's a point in his hair where, like, right around here, he basically takes all his hair and he, like, flips it over to the opposite side, right? And you can kind of see that, like, his hair is this, like, big, gigantic volume, this long, kind of, like, strip of hair, right? Or multiple strips of hair, I should say, that he kind of, like, piles onto the other side. I've never had that. Like my hair doesn't do this. My hair is a lot more like I would actually say this picture right here, it looks a little bit more like my old hairstyles. However, what I will say is that like nowadays, now that I am this age and whatever, um I don't ever really have my hair this long because I kind of just had this moment in my life where I realized, holy hell, having long hair is the worst. I dislike it. I feel like it's such a pain in the ass to like maintain and properly take care of it, and also like in the summertime it gets really hot and really annoying. So I typically have my hair cut quite short these days. But yeah, and then the glasses, if we look at the glasses, let me see here, are they different in these pictures? They're about the same in each picture. Um, so his glasses are quite a bit like, okay, mine, I don't know if you can really tell from the webcam, but like they they are kind of rectangles, except for the edges are rounded and it's kind of like a fat rectangle, right? Whereas if you look closer at Adams, his glasses are actually more like they don't resemble that of a rounded rectangle. They resemble more of an oval, like more circular, more oval than rectangle. So yeah, it's like it's a very very um minuscule difference that like if you are someone who is not super duper like familiar with glasses and you don't really know a lot about differences, you won't be able to tell the difference between my glasses and his. But if you've like worn glasses your entire life and you know about the different shapes and whatever, then you can easily tell from just looking and comparing that our glasses are very different from one another. Um, yeah, and then just overall, I would say that this Adam guy, this Parkser guy, he just looks a lot more handsome than I do. Like his facial structure and everything, it just yeah, it definitely looks a lot more handsome than me. So like I can definitely see I can see where you kind of got that sort of comparison, right? Um, but yeah, unfortunately, that is not me. That is not me. The voice isn't that similar, but your voice is more tired than normal right now, so hopefully I'm wrong. I see. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like when I'm tired, my voice volume drops down quite a bit, but yeah, normally I think my voice is higher, you know. Don't pressure them to show face if they don't want to. It's fine. It's fine. It's all right. Yeah. I mean, Kirby, if you want to know sort of an explanation, I'll give one that's very, very quick and easy. I think it's something that is quite logical. I personally think it makes sense, but hey, if you think differently, that's fine. Basically, there are like I would say a couple reasons why I don't, show my face on stream, right? The first reason is just because me as a person, I value my privacy, and so I don't really like whatever personal details that I can keep to myself and that I don't have to share with viewers, then I don't, right? Because honestly, there are some private personal details that like basically sharing these details with chat with viewers, it does not benefit the viewer and it also does not benefit me. Like nothing good comes out of it, nothing positive happens, right? Um, so it's like if I don't need to do something, then why would I do it, right? So that's like reason number one is I'm a very private person. I like to keep details to myself, right? And I like to maintain some air of secret air of secrecy. I think that's the right phrase. So that's like reason number one, and then another reason why is just because I kind of have this, philosophy, right, where I'm like, I stream and I play games and I do all this stuff because it's a hobby of mine. I enjoy it. I have fun. I really, really love doing this stuff just, as an activity, right? It's something that I really, really find to be entertaining and enjoyable and a fun time, right? And I like to share these experiences with other people, but the thing is that like, you know, we as human beings, we live in like a very judgmental society, right? And so someone could, easily take a look at your face and they could see your face and they'll be like, "You know what? I don't like that person. I don't think I'll get along with them," right? So they will automatically judge you and they will make a decision based on that judgment where it's like I either want to be friends with them or I hate them and I don't want to be associated with them or something like that, right? Um, and for me, basically what I want to do by playing these games and streaming this content is I want to share these experiences with other people, and I want these people to kind of like I want them to focus on the game and to focus on the content. I want them to enjoy what they're watching and what they're tuning into rather than focusing on me, right? Rather than like, caring about every single tiny detail about me, because I am not the star of the show. I am not the person who is like, "Hey guys, come look at me. I'm like an animal in a zoo cage, right?" I'm not the one who is trying to seek attention here, right? I'm not trying to, win people over by showing how handsome or ugly I am, right? It's me showcasing these games, and I want people to care about the games. I want people to care about the stuff that I share on my screen, right? That is the star of the show. That is the focus of the content. That is what I want people to care about, not about what I look like, right? Because what I look like, that like it's irrelevant. It shouldn't matter, right? So yeah, that's kind of the second reason where it's like I don't want to take away any sort of attention from the game, from the content on the screen, and point it at myself and be like, "Hey guys, look at me. I'm so cool. I'm so funny. I'm so handsome. Whatever." Right? Like that's not something I care about. But yeah, what's going on? Uh, well, Quaz basically says that he found my doppelganger, but we're just having a bit of fun, chatting, talking about stuff. They agree. I will say, like, based off of, seeing what I look like, there's there's like maybe a 10% resemblance between me and this guy, but there's like a 90%, not resemblance where it's like, yeah, I don't look like him, but yeah. You should listen to them and decide. You mean like Parkser? Are you talking about like listening to their videos or their content or what? Huh. You know what might be cool? I think this is a really, really dumb idea. I think this is very dumb, but I think it would be pretty interesting if I were to reach out to this guy and be like, "Yo, so my chat said that I look like you. What if we like, collabed or did something, right?" They don't make content, but they appear in Doug's content. Oh, I see. I see. I'm assuming this guy right here is Doug. Oh, and also, I'm just gonna like I'm gonna drop this comment here, and man, I'm gonna say this, and I want to just like before I say this, I want to put a disclaimer, and I want to say that I don't mean this in any sort of like hateful manner. I'm not trying to, like I'm not trying to insult this person and like say terrible things about them because I hate them or because I dislike them. It's just like something that I noticed, right? So here's my comment, right? Looking at this photo right here, this thumbnail of this video, right? You can see there's Doug who is on the left, and then there's Parkser who's on the right. I'm gonna be completely honest here. So one, that kind of like hairstyle, that kind of hairdo, I've never had it in my life, and I'm gonna be honest, I I kind of think that in this thumbnail, in this image, Parkser doesn't really look that good. His hair looks so wacky and so weird, and like I would never be caught with that sort of hairstyle, with that hairdo. I feel like, yeah, like it's kind of hard to describe, but basically I look at that kind of image of Parkser and I'm like, oh man, is he is he possibly balding? Like it looks so weird. There's just this giant gap in his forehead, and it's just the hair is not properly covering it and sitting right. That it's like I would never wear my hair like that, and I kind of feel bad that Parkser had that image taken of him. But yeah, yeah, he gets away with the hair. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like I can talk about another person who I recently saw. They made like a video and they showed their hairdo and they showed their face and whatever, right? um if you guys, if you viewers like play Genshin or play Star Rail or play any of these like anime gotcha games, right? um you may or may not be familiar with a content creator by the name of Ten. um he previously played Genshin, and I think he right now is like doing some sort of like variety, trying out these different other gotcha games. But Ten, he was for a little while he was a pretty well known content creator in the Genshin Impact sphere. So I recently saw a video made by him, and I didn't watch the video myself. I actually saw it because Fobmaster was reacting to it. Um, I'm gonna be honest. Ten, I saw what he looked like. I saw his hairdo, and I was like, oh god, I'm sorry, but Ten, the way that he looks, he needs like to change his hairstyle. Like his hair looks horrific. It looks terrible, and it makes him look kind of like a doofus. Um, Even though I have no like I don't have any major problems with Ten, right? Like I don't hate him, I don't dislike him. It's just the way that he looks kind of looks like a clown to me, and I don't think the look fits him, but that's just my take. Anyways, yeah. So, Parkser, what a very interesting person. Um, huh. That's interesting. I wonder, so if if this Parkser guy does have their own separate individual like social media, like maybe they have a Twitter account, or maybe they have an Instagram or a Discord or whatever, right? um I think it would be pretty funny, it would be pretty interesting if I reached out to them and be like, yo, so my chat said that we look the same, and I wonder what he would say about it. But yeah, I don't know. That might be a cool like video idea, for example. Who knows? But I can tell you for a fact that I am not Parkser. Um, I think that if you were to watch all of the different live streams that he appears in and all whatever content that he has put out there, whether it's like on Doug's channel or elsewhere, I'm pretty sure you would not be able to find similarities, right? Like you probably would not be able to find him using this cup or with this stuffed plushie or wearing like this jacket with this shirt, right? Um, there's probably a lot of differences that you would notice. What did you say? I basically was talking about how it might be a cool idea, like maybe a video idea. If I was like, yo, if I reached out to this Parkser guy and was like, hey, so my chat said me and you look the same. What's your reaction? And then we made like a video out of it. I don't know. That would be pretty neat. But I know nothing about this Parkser guy, so I don't think anything like that would happen. Cool, 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 cool. In any case, yeah, I think that's basically it. So I'm probably just gonna dip out now, guys. I'm probably gonna end stream here. Let's take a look and see. So first of all, let me swap back over to Celeste. There we go. Do you want to compare voices or Parkster's done? I'll do that off stream. I'll kind of just like, watch a video or something like that off stream, and then Quaz, if you want to, I don't know, comment or send some stuff about it, you can always like hit me up on Discord, for example. I'm pretty sure you're a member of the Discord server, but even if you aren't, you can honestly just DM me on Discord and like, I don't know, you can send me whatever links or whatever to Parkser's content. I'm fine with that. Um, yeah, you can feel free to message me or ping me or whatever on Discord and share the content. But I think I should probably end stream because I'm pretty sure other people, right, whether they're watching the VOD or they're watching live or whatever, I don't think they really care about this Parkser guy. So it's probably best that I end stream and get the hell out of here. Um, yeah, but that's it. Cool. Okay. So, chat, I did earlier link Code's channel up above. For those of you who aren't familiar with Code, he is a content creator that, he did in the past. He primarily played Genshin. He still does play Genshin, but he doesn't. I don't think he streams it regularly nowadays. Right now, he's kind of sort of just a Honkai Star Rail, Twitch streamer, and sometimes he'll play like variety content. Maybe he does like React Andy stuff, but for the most part, he is, I think, most well known for Honkai Star Rail stuff. So I'm gonna send you guys over to Code, and yeah, I hope anyone and everyone out there has a magnificent, wonderful rest of the day or night. Um, yeah. If you are interested in either Genshin or Celeste content, then the next time I will be live will be in about 2 days from now, Thursday in Pacific Standard Time Zone, probably in the evening. And then if you live in Asia or you live in Europe, that is probably going to be Friday morning for you. But yeah, just letting you guys know. Um, in any case, whether were watching, are watching, will be watching the VOD later on, right? I appreciate all of you guys coming to hang out. There was Quaz, there's Laura as well, Kirby, and then Sama as well. Sama. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm probably butchering it, so I apologize. But all of you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It really means a lot to me. And yeah, I just want to say have a fantastic day or night, Stay safe out there, stay happy, stay healthy, eat lots of yummy, delicious food, drink your water, stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, and yeah, keep enjoying whatever hobbies and interests you guys have in the meantime. But for now, I will say goodnight and farewell, and I will see you all in roughly 2 days. So, yeah, I'm going to queue up the ending song and I'll prepare for the raid and I'll send you guys on your way. So, boom, ending song. Like that. Let me make sure the volume is set. Okay, there we go. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys later. All right, Quaz, bye bye. Everyone else, peace out, bye bye. See you later.